Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
Rodgers going to come out throwing. Got his man, it's Warren. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action. Now Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's DK Metcalf running his slant. He's got it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
26 yards. And the Texans first down.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Stroud looking to throw. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. We're scoreless after one. Texans football to start quarter 2. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
A gain of 12.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. And he's got it. Touchdown. Nico Collins. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now he'll tuck this and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Cameron Hayward, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. This goes out wide from Nixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play. Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This is caught at the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Woods. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren taking it in. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Taking a shot for down here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
All right.
Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. This is brought in at the 21. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
15 yards.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Houston.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The throwing again is Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mixing up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. He finds his target. It's Schultz. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
On the bootleg, Stroud. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Derek Harmon able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
It's second down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Open man is Kirk, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Shotgun snap to Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian Kirk from 13 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll try to pick it up himself. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers, got to have this one. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw, Rodgers. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
We've seen him do this many times in green and gold. Now he'll try to do it in black and gold. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers down by 2 touchdowns. 1:46 to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. They'll come up now. This is second and long. On play action. Now Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darren Stingley picks it, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 12-yard line.
Ow, okay. 18, okay.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw right away. That is caught by Vele. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there. I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Nix to the air. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought he were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Throwing Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now a 2nd and 10. Another run here with Dobbins.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram.
And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 7.
Here's Nix. Open man right side is Ingram. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still, no yardage. Okay.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So all zeros at the half. Time for our halftime report. Here's our buddy Scott Hansen.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Now it's Rodgers. That's DK Metcalf running his sled. He's got it. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Rodgers now to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 2nd and 6.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. No gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield if they don't have.
And Rodgers intercepted the 3rd time. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback drop. Now the ball comes loose. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to the defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Back now in Pittsburgh. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Now Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Throwing is Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at the 44-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And the question now, can they get closer on third down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
There it is. 4th and inches. They're going. It's Nix.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
This is 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin.
They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
He's brought down back at the
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
The give is to McLaughlin.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The kick by Lutz is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now.
We've seen him do this many times in green and gold. Now he'll try to do it in black and gold. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers
down 3-0, 36 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one.
This is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your
Houston. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Houston. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Stroud gonna throw right away. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the bootleg. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
It's a loss of 9. Now 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
4th and goal.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Daniil Hunter on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard. He finds Mims. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
A run with Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face 2nd down and 7. Mims sent in motion here. 2nd down. Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He's got it! And he will score! Javon Bailey! Touchdown Broncos! Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Texans 0. Will Lutz.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing is Stroud. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And the Texans 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Out to his right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Throwing, Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Caught once again by Ingram. And the Broncos are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Back to throw is Nix.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again. Clearly, this coach thought this was a moment he could strike. Thought he had a play to get this one in the end zone to take a touchdown lead. But instead, the defense comes up with a huge stop, and we still got ourselves a tie ball.
And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And now the 1st carry for Joe Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 31.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
23 yards.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On second down, it's Nix. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They come up for second and 2. Now here's Burton, the fullback. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Second and 8.
Here's Nix to throw. Forced out wide. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is Jimmy Ward, guy who can be utilized all over the secondary. Here he was the rusher and records the sack.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruise to victory.
one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Dante Kent with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. Taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Rodgers going to throw on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Watch.
On play action, here's Stroud. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. From the gun, Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Continuing to move past the 45. Mixon cut left. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Oh, ready?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. To throw, Rodgers. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Rodgers thrown again on 2nd. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. The 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Pick 6. Touchdown, Houston. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Cordero Patterson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And without much time to process things after that pick 6, Brock, first snaps of this series are being watched closely by all.
319.
Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Rodgers from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7. First Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Set to return. This is Braxton Berrios. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. This Texans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession.
Here we go.
1st down, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. First and 10 from the 43.
All right. At 18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie things up at 14. And we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Patterson now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Play action here with Rodgers. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Texans get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Try getting it to Nico Collins. So it'll be second down.
All right. At 18.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
All right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
On the quick, right?
Stroud's going to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And it's going to be 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll go for it. Rodgers. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Rodgers pass.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Nixon on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Tony.
Third and long for him here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And this stays tied here in the second.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
He's back to throw. Off his back foot. He's going to hurl this one deep. And they pick him off again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Barrios now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Here we go.
First down throw by Stroud. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
118. What's that?
They go play action with Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
On third and long, it's Stroud. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Looking to throw. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Rodgers off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's third and long. Here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware, but he's a viable option as well.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Has it in close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Barrios now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Texans take over first and 10.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Oh, ready?
Stroud off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's now third down.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. Looking to throw. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first. And then we go backwards on second, Kate. I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on third down.
Back to throw it. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This one from 47 yards away. The kick is off the mark, no good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been the death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Collins got it left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
On the quick, right?
Now we're on the draw with Mixon. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Dumped off to his running back. Ooh, this is a disaster on 1st down, Brock. He sent out well behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely.
Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
I love the aggressiveness of that call. B, aggressive. B-E, aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E, and the special teams on it.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Well, there's never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get.
Will Lutz
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Dante Kent with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is...
Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Broncos
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
brings up second and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Now Nix. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it at the 6. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Pistol give here to Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Here's another for it. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kent on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more. Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the Steelers' 35-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives them first and goal. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Broncos on top here at Mile High. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it'll be second and goal. Quick on the drop here to Dobbins. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. A 5-yard pickup sets him up with third and goal from the 3.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
14. Steelers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kent on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. So 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart and scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
At the 30-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Here's Rodgers. He put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. They're get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Marvin Mims now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Broncos taking the field for the final time in this first half. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Caught by Vele on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. That's caught left side by Vele. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Steelers 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kent on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yes, sir.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Fourth gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
J.K. Dobbins. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. On third down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Could not beat the defender there. So second down coming up. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set now, 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, Rodgers escapes the pocket, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Rodgers has his guys set and looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
Steelers 13.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. This drive is going to start with a run by McLaughlin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos with a 10-point advantage. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. brings up 2nd and 2.
Going McLaughlin again. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Nick Snap to throw. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that...
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Has it for the first and maybe more. And it's a big man score. We love these, baby. Big man capitalizing on the trick play. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this. And then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
Kent on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. So it's a win for the Broncos. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right? You really see them come out with just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player is told, dating back to your Pop Warner and high school days. Defend your home turf. When somebody comes in and tries to knock you off inside your own building,
Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go at Mile High. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Cade. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st down from the 41. Nix. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Throwing here, Nix. Goes out of the pocket quick. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
They'll have the 1st down and even more. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So that connection for 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. They run. Here's Dobbins. And he's stopped as we get closer to our 1st points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening. And no, they faked it! And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brandon Jones up for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are resets. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Stroud again. This one quickly to him. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Catch is made near the edge. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Again, Stroud. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jonte Barron has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Flip to the kicker. Oh, he's running! And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. This is Noel. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Stroud from the pistol. Low finding his back. Mixon. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And they continue to trail by 12. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the 3rd quarter started. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Buying some time right. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Shotgun now, first round. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Stroud gonna go for it. Couple defenders there, and they're gonna intercept it. Talanoa, who found him, makes the play. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running this with Dobbins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pickup of 2 here. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So Reed here, and this is Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He was taken down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Drops back. Needs an open man. And he's brought down at the line. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Going for it on 4th. Nix pulls out of the pocket quick. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Jump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets all down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Big game downfield. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within one score in the fourth. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Next, quick out line, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding a 4-point lead. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Mix off the play action. Finds his fullback. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's a give here for Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 20.
They're going to pass it here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one.